What's going on, guys and gals? Hope you're doing awesome, possum. We are back checking out Wool at the Gates. This is a early access minimalist tower defense game where you need to defend your kingdom against a group of ferocious furry little forest creatures that have banded together in their desire to take you down. But you know what? I'm not going to let them. We're going to destroy and murder every single little one of them. I will show no prejudice to these adorable little creatures of the forest, okay? They're all going down, baby. All right, guys. So if you've never played this or seen this before, I would basically describe this as Thronefall on steroids. If you guys have never played or seen Thronefall, I highly recommend checking it out for yourselves. I got a series on the channel. It's a great game, tons of fun. We're checking out 0.4 update of the early access version of this game. They just added a new map, a new hero, new enemies, new stuff and things. Let's check it out. First, we're going to go to play. We'll go to the shop, and let's check out the new hero. We got just enough to unlock him. He is called Veilith. He is a melee hero whose basic attacks deal extra damage to enemies that have less than half health. He has an active ability to drop a smoke bomb that deals damage and creates a smoke-filled area for 5.5 seconds. Enemies inside the smoke take increased damage, and allies gain 65% dodge chance. Oh, frick yeah, Dad, let's die. 1,000 points. We unlocked that bad boy. And let's check out the new map called Waitera. I don't know. It's some crazy foreign name. I'm just a lowly American here. I can't pronounce these things. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. There are challenges you can try to complete. We're just going to try to complete it. We're just going to try to survive. See if we can blow these little creatures out of the water, so to speak. Alrighty, let's see how we do. Let's see how we perform. All right, I'm loving the art style here. We got a nice blue, cool river winding right on through here. We got some bad homies coming down from the bottom. We got some armored sheep and some regular base sheep, okay? Should be easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. Oh, this is an interesting layout. They got to go up and then over and then back down. Here. Where's my little castle? Right here. HQ, headquarters is going up right here. We're going to choose Veilith, the new hero that we just unlocked. You have active abilities like the smoke bomb on the bottom hotbar there. And you can transform into a magic floating eyeball to traverse the terrain quite quickly. You also turn into the eyeball if you die, and you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can respawn as your hero unit on the ground. Anyway, we have some coins. You can see in the top left, we got 12 coins. In order to generate coins, you need to construct housing. We can do that here. You can choose between 3 different factions for each building type. Each faction has their own perks and different types of units and whatnot. We are going to start... This guy's an elf, I think? He is. So we're going to start with the elf houses to try to boost the elf faction rating to unlock some fancy elf perks, shall we? Let's get elf freaky. Freaky deaky. We got 4 coins left here. What do we want to spend with 4 coins? Can we build any more houses? We could build some houses down there. We could build some houses up here. Let's do it. All right, we got enough elf points to unlock an elf tier 1 perk. Let's go ahead and let's do each building type. Costs 1 less coin the next time you construct it. That's going to save us a lot of coin in the long run. All right, we got 2 coins now. We can do 1 more house. Let's do it. Another elf. There we go. All right, beautiful, baby, beautiful. So 8 different buildings are going to cost 1 less coin the next round. You can see the shrine, tower, barracks, wall, temple, blah, 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 all that stuff and things, whatever. Let's just get into it. Let's start it. Boom. 1 out of 12. Let's do a smoke bomb. Okay, it's got a pretty small range, but they're going to take double damage inside. You can sort of lure some of the enemies to attack you. They are bloodthirsty. They're blinded by their rage. Violence has overtaken their minds. So as you can see, you can kind of lure them around you. Slow them down a wee little bit. If you get close to dying, you can just transform into the eyeball, run away like a little girl. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing what's called a tactical retreat, okay? Definitely. Definitely not running away. No, 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 no. Definitely not. All right, they're going to go for my housing. I'm going to try to stop them if possible. Looks like these little suckers are advancing quite quickly on my ass. You little freaks, get out of here. Dadgummit, leave my house alone! No, you son of of a biscuit! Flippin' die! They are close to defeating me here. They got one house, that's okay. So that house is not going to generate me any money this round. That's why it has an X above it. Currently, the level 1 houses give me 1 gold per round. You can upgrade them 3 times to get a total of 3 gold per round. We have 16 gold now. Enemies are coming from the bottom left, far left corner now. We have some archer sheep, some armored, and some regular sheep as well. Oh, we got 7 things we can do over here. Let's go ahead and build a wall. Let's do the orc faction over here. Let's get some orc points going. There's also different classes within the factions. So you can see our classes over here as well as our faction points. It's all on the top left bars. We got a rogue faction bonus going on right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's do... What do we want to do? Let's do an orc barracks so we can get some orc troops going on. Let's get some brutes. They're a melee unit that is strong against siege enemies. Boom. Put them right in the fray. What do you say? We're going to make their day. We're going to bash their heads into the clay. Feed them all that hay. To their dismay. I just may. Okay. I don't know what came over me, folks. All right, we got 6 gold. Let's do some more houses. Let's do some orc stuff and things over here, baby. And let's drop down. Let's get round 2 going. Let's drop a smoke bomb. Boom, get some extra damage. Beautiful, baby, beautiful. How much damage does it do? 40% damage. I like that. We can do it again in 1 second. Boom, slap her down. By the way, guys, an update or an improvement to this update of the game is that units now auto respawn. Before, it used to require you to manually press the button right there, but now they auto respawn. It's a lot nicer, a little less micromanagement, and I'm all about that, baby. I am all about that. I'm about to die. We need to run away. So they're only respawning 1 guy at a time, which is a little unfortunate. They are attacking the houses, those mofos. We gotta get the ranged units. Slow their asses down. You can kind of dance around them. You can sprint if you hold the shift key, which is nice. Oop, they are going crazy on my ass. 5 seconds until one of our troops respawns. They didn't make it. They're going for my housing. They're going for the residential zone. The women and the children are now being slaughtered in their own little houses. It's a travesty. It's a genocide. Why have these furry little creatures decided to be so ferocious and furious? I will never know. I will never understand. What did I do to piss them off, and how can I possibly appease their bloodlust? Questions I will never have answered, probably. PETA is gonna hate this game, guys. Because it's just a constant onslaught of cute little animals. And I'm not even harvesting their guts to eat. Their fur for clothing. I'm just letting them rot. Just letting them rot. But that's what they deserve. They're coming at me, and I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, man. All right, we got 15 bighorn goats, or, yeah, sheep. Bighorn sheep coming at me. They're fast and ferocious. They prioritize the barracks and towers before other buildings. And we got armored sheep coming from over there. Let's see. Can we slow these suckers down? This is a weird map. It's crazy, man. I don't know how I feel about it. Don't know how I even feel about it. Let's do another house over here. Another house over here. We should probably do another barracks. Can we get an elf barracks rocking and rolling? Is that something we can get doing, baby? That's not a barracks. That's a bank. Let's do an elf barracks. Let's do Oathbinders. They are a ranged unit that spawns 2 summoned once per round at the start of combat. Okay. Let's get these guys at an elevated position. And let's get one over there. Bien avant. Let's get one guy over here. And we got 7 more gold we can play around with here. Let's get what should we get here? What should we get here? Let's try to slow these guys down with a little wall. Let's do a human wall down here. Start getting the human faction going. And we got 1 point. We cannot do, or coin. We cannot do anything with 1 coin. We're gonna try to slow the guys down over here. Throw a smoke bomb right in their face. They are ignoring me and my fellow comrades here. Trying to do as much damage as we can. Let's just follow them. They don't seem to be paying any mind to me whatsoever. Let's fly over here, do a smoke bomb, damage these suckers. Smoke bomb does not seem that good, at least at tier 1. You can upgrade your abilities over time to make them stronger, so hopefully it'll do a lot better in the future. Alright, that guy's done with. Holy crap, these guys are flying. They are strong. Oh my gosh, they are going so hard at the barracks. It is outrageous. And they're going for the housing? I did not expect that. I thought they'd go for my castle at that point. Son of a gun. Only one house survived over there. That is a bummerino. Let's see. We got 8 black sheep coming from the bottom right. They are elites. They got more health and they do more damage. We got We got some flying sheep, guys. We got sheep with propellers on their backs. How are they getting this knowledge? How are they acquiring this technology without opposable thumbs? The questions just keep on piling up. The more questions, the more confusion, the fewer answers. It's just, I don't even know what's going on right now, guys. I don't even know what's happening. The flying sheep, we're going to need ranged units for that. So let's do ranged orcs over here, shamans. Now we can do a tier 1 orc perk. What? Let's do gain 3 gold for every 5 new buildings constructed. That sounds pretty sweet to me, baby. All right, let's get that up there. That up there. These guys shoot in the air, so we want them over there. Over there. And these guys are strong. That guy there. We got 16 points. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. Let's do a tower right here. Let's do maybe a ballista. Or we could do an no, let's not do the all-seeing tower. Let's do a ballista. It's a human tower. We got 12 more points. We could do another one down here. Let's do another ballista. Let's soften them up. We got a tier 1 human perk we can do now. We could do primary residence. The next house you build is free and generates double the gold. Let's do that. Now we can choose a bonus perk for the... What is this? A certain class? The shield class? The warrior class. You choose 1 out of 3. There's only 2 available. We can do counterattack. Warriors will sometimes counterattack hits with a melee strike that deals 10 damage. Okay, I like that. I like that. Our warriors, if you hover over it, it highlights who our warriors are. Our warriors are these dudes right here. The brutes and the ballistas are also warrior defensive towers, so that's cool. All right, we got 5 more points here. We need to build that house somewhere. Is there another house position up here? There is not. Are there any more house positions? There are. There is housing down here. Let's do human housing. So that's free. It's gonna produce double. Let's keep doing more housing down here. We just got free gold because that was the 5th building constructed. I like it. I like it. We got 2 more gold. Is there any more housing or anything we can do for 2 gold? I don't. Oh yeah, we can do shrines. Shrines are 2 gold and they give hero experience points and generate experience points each round they survive. So those are good. Those are going to allow me to level up my hero a lot more quickly so I can level up the smoke bomb here. As you can see at the bottom, we have 4 out of 5 experience points. 1 more experience point and we can level up the smoke bomb, or we can choose a secondary special ability. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what we do here. All right, we got flying sheep. I think my guys are gonna be able to take care of those pretty easily. Let's go down here. We got the black sheep. Let's try to take them out, do as much damage as we can. We can look at the mini-map at the bottom right corner of the screen. The red dots are the enemy foes that we need to slay and slaughter. Let's keep an eye on them, see how we're doing here. Looks like the flying guys are advancing on the left side. Might have to go over there and check those homies out in just a moment here. Need to heal up a little bit. They are doing some damage. I cannot do any damage when I'm on the ground, but the eye can shoot at flying enemies. They're destroying all of my freaking housing. My goodness gracious. Those housing just... they cannot catch a break. All right, we're all healed up. Slaughter them! Kill them all! Yes! Good! So far, I'm not really the biggest fan of this hero. I prefer the guy that fires all the arrows. That guy's badass. That guy's badass. This guy, not so much. Where do we have enemies? Down here still? Oh, they're flying. They're flying. They're just hitting that guy. He's just standing there taking it like a champ. Barely even feels it. Just tickling him a little bit. It's gonna be okay. Round 4 has been survived. We not only survived, we thrived. All right, so now you can see the plus mark at the bottom of the screen. We can level up the smoke bomb to do 60% bonus damage and have a larger radius, or we can have a new ability and a new hero class. And let's just level up the smoke bomb. Let's see what it's got. Let's unleash all of its full potential. Let's do a Grave Robber Tower. It digs up 1 gold and a group of summoned units when a round starts. Digs up a group of summoned each time the respawn troops is used. Boom. Pretty cool. We can choose another tier 1 human perk. Let's do towers gain 30% range and 15% attack speed. Nice. They shoot further and faster. Love it. No, that shoots so far now. That is awesome. That is awesome. Let's build a lumber mill. Lumber mills generate a lot of gold for a few rounds and then significantly decrease after that. It looks like it's going to generate 4 per round for 3 rounds. If I'm reading that right? I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Who even knows? All right, let's do a... Can we build a monument over here? All right, let's do a monument. Monuments give 1 faction point for each nearby building of the same faction type. So maybe we should build it. Should we do the elf one? We could fill this out before we build that. I don't think it matters, though. Let's do another shrine. Let's do a couple shrines. We could do another tier 1 elf perk. Let's do lumber mills generate an additional 1 gold each round and gain +2 high output rounds. That's good to do early on. Let's do another one of these bad boys. Let's do a monument now for the elves. Generated a lot of elf faction points. I love to see it. We got 1 gold point available. Barely anything. That's okay. I think we got everybody ready to rock over here, baby. What are these units? 5 boomers. An explosive sheep that detonates upon reaching the nearest building. He's a suicide Allen snack bar sheep. I like it. Resistant to troop damage, but vulnerable to ranged attacks. All right. All right. I like it. I like it. Let's get that guy over there. Maybe get him a little closer. Do some extra damage. Let's rock and roll. Smoke bomb. Let's see if we can get the Allen snack bars taken care of. I'm trying to hit him. I'm trying to hit his ass. Oh, I'm about to die. They broke right on through like it was nothing. They're ignoring me. They don't give a damn, dude. They are mobbing me down at the bottom left, I can see on the minimap. Holy crap. They mean business this round, guys. They are not messing around. Let's fly over here. Let's move those units over here. Get a little bit of help. Do another smoke bomb. Let's just stand there. See what happens. See what happens. All right, let's move. All right. All right, we're healing up a little bit. Do another smoke bomb. Get the smoke bomb down as much as possible. Get extra damage going. Try to dodge their attacks a little bit here. Lead them on. Alright, we survived. Didn't do great. They did do a little bit of damage. They did not get my moneymaker house, though. I'm glad about that. Can we upgrade that house? We need to upgrade our HQ to level 2 in order to upgrade the house to level 2. Should we do that? Let's do that. Let's do an orc tower over here. Let's do the all-seeing tower. It's like the Eye of Sauron, basically, from Lord of the Rings. It's a slow, powerful attacking tower that can hit enemies anywhere on the map. Boom shakalaka. It's way far away. We can do a class bonus now. Let's do Enrage. Become enraged for 10 seconds at the start of combat, increasing damage dealt and reducing damage taken. For any of the berserkers. What class are we? We are a rogue. Okay. We need to start doing rogue stuff and things, guys. We need to start doing rogue stuff and things. We got 13 more points we can spend. I feel like I'm not doing that great here, guys. Feel like I'm not doing that great. We could do another barracks. Let's do another elf, I think. Let's do mystics. They are enchanters that can root enemies in place. That'll come in handy. Ooh, we can do range mastery. Increase range for ranged attacks and reduce damage from ranged attacks. Or lacerate. Basic attacks and ranger class hero abilities apply laceration. We don't have a ranger class, so we're just going to do ranger mastery for our units. What's the Warhorn Tower? Cast an enchanter spell that increases the attack speed of all towers in range. Oh. 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 That'd be really good right there. Oh, that'd be really good right there. Oh my gosh. Let's do that. Then we can do spell cooldown. Reduce the cooldown of enchanter spells. Okay. Like that. Let's do Ice Shard Tower. Slows down enemies, guys. It's gonna be good stuff. Let's do it. Oh, he's taking so much damage at the beginning of the round. I love it. I'm trying to slow these guys down as much as I can. They're hurting my ass, though. They are hurting my ass. Gotta go into I form to heal up. Oh my goodness gracious. They are flying over me like a plague. Do they take damage with the smoke? Probably not, because they're flying above it, right? That'd be weird. I'm not doing as much damage as I would like to. This is kind of sad. Oh my, there's so many flying enemies. I really got to go over here and help kill these guys. Ooh, they are gonna. This might be the end. This might massacre me. Oh no! Ooh baby! Ooh baby! Ooh baby! Ooh baby! I don't think we're gonna be able to survive this. They're gonna get me. Oh, they got me! No way! Oh, no way! Can we retry? Where do we retry? Do we just retry the round? I think that's what it said. So we don't have to retry from the beginning. Oh, that's cool. It's looking rough, baby. It's not looking good. There's still guys on the left side attacking as well. I don't think we're gonna make this one. I don't think we're gonna make this one either. We failed it. How are these guys so freaking strong? Third time's a charm? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Holy crap. Who knew that all you needed to rule the world is to strap some propellers to some sheep and just get them airborne, baby. Just get those suckers airborne. All right, well, I think I'm going to keep doing the same thing. We're going to do wizards. I'm going to do more wizards. Going to do more wizards. We're doing just wizards all day. What do you say? Gonna get them right there. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, I should have moved all my guys back. I forgot. They're not even in position. Where are all of my guys, actually? I don't actually know. Let's recharge our health here. Looks like the mob of flying units is just... they are going over my kingdom like locusts. Look at them. They're freaking destroying me. I think we're doing better, though. These guys feel a little bit more contained. They are wrecking my kingdom, though. I am getting ravaged. There's no doubt about it. Smoke bomb is doing a little bit more damage now. It feels a little better now that it's upgraded to level 2. Still not really tickling my fancy, though. But it is what it is. Alright, wizards are doing some work on the flying sheep. We got those taken care of. Okay, we're gonna survive, but at what cost? At what cost, guys? Okay, round 6 survived. We're halfway there. It's gonna be a long one, folks. Strap yourselves in. Okay. Where are they coming from now? Let's see. We got only 25 gold. That is so weak. All right, so you can actually select multiple units if you click and drag, or you can double click, and it'll get guys within a range, within an area. Looks like everybody's coming from the left. Let's get all the wizards. Set them right there. Maybe just put one wizard over here, or like over here, in case they break through. Spread them out a little bit. Get some extra area of effect going on. Get these guys a little closer. Get that guy right there. What are these guys? These guys are Oathbinders. They spawn summoned units. Okay, we're gonna want those guys kind of in the front. Get that guy. Yeah, yeah, let's keep him at the front. These guys are melee units. They got the clubs. These guys are the shamans. They root enemies in place. Oh wait, no, they don't. These guys curse targets to increase their damage that they take, that they receive. So that's good. Let's get that. Where are the guys? Did I actually do shamans by accident and I did not do the other guys? I think I did, or maybe that was before. I don't remember. Anyway, we could do that now, maybe, if we have another barracks. What are the guys that root them in place? It is Mystics. Let's do Mystics. We can do a tier 2 perk, or we could keep doing tier 1s for the elf faction. There's so many good perks, guys. It's kind of hard to know which ones to do. Let's do Mirror Armor. Increases your hero's health by 30% and reflect 25% of your damage back at the attacker. That sounds pretty good to me. All right, we got Mystics here. These guys are going to root the enemies in place. Go one there, one there, one there, or maybe in the middle there. Maybe further over. There we go. That's a good spot. And we got 19 points left. We could do some orc towers over here, like Shadow Tower. When attacked, temporarily becomes hidden and continues attacking. I mean, that's fine, I guess. We could do another tier 1 orc perk. We could do your hero's basic attack. It deals 30% more damage and gains an additional 5% each round your hero survives. Maxes out at 60% more damage. Let's do Soul Harvest. Gain attack speed for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. Stacks up to 3 times. That's badass. Okay, we can upgrade our Smoke Bomb again. Let's do it. Level 3. It now does 80% bonus damage and has a 6.1 radius of effect. Loving that. Loving that. We can do a temple. Generates coins and hero XP each round it survives. Probably should have done that a while ago. We probably should do a bunch of stuff like that. Like, we got banks over here. We should probably do that. Let's do a human and an elf bank. We got 3 gold. Can we do anything for 3 gold? Yeah, we could do a shrine. That'd be cool. That could be good. Let's do a shrine over here for the orcs. And what was that? What was that noise? I don't know. A little jingle jangle in my eardrums. Tickling them a little bit. Cool. It's good. It's good. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll, folks. Let's do this thing. Wave 7. Oh my gosh, there are so many dudes. Let's go into I form. We're gonna drop down and do another smoke bomb. Gonna go back up. They are doing lots of damage to me. It is absolutely bonkers. That wall is halfway down. The tower is impervious for a moment here. Soaking up some damage. Let's try to get the guys in the back. The ranged guys are doing a little bit of damage that I'm not a fan of. Okay, ranged guys are taken care of. We're surviving. We're surviving. We're doing a little bit more. Oh! Doing a little bit more damage than before. They're going for the second barracks. Let's do a smoke bomb. Kill his ass! Come on! Try to keep the barracks alive. Damn. Those are woolly mammoths, by the way, guys. Yeah, there are woolly mammoths. There's all sorts of crazy furry creatures coming out to feast on my flesh. I got the bloodlust. All right. We're running around like a chicken with his head cut off. We're dealing damage. We got him. 2 guys left. Okay, that was okay. That was all right. Not the worst, not the best. All that matters is that we make it, baby. That's all that matters. Okay, we got 5 woolly mammoths coming over here. 15 elite bighorns and 10 archers. Elites coming from over here as well. Don't like that. Don't like that. Let's do a war horn over here. Let's do a tier 2 human perk. Let's do the shapeshifter tier. That's right. I don't have that. I kept thinking I had that again, but we don't because I died. Let's do spell cooldown. Beautiful. We got 38 points. Do another temple. Elves. Do a monument for the elves. We can do another lumber mill. Let's do for the elves. Let's do a barracks for elves. And let's do assassins. Assassins are melee units that strike from behind the enemies. They're pretty weak, though. We could choose a bonus for the rogue, which is the class that my hero is. We can do critical strikes. 50% chance to do crit bonuses. Choose bounty hunter. Let's get these guys over here. Let's get one of the melee units over here as well. Let's spread out some of the ranged units. Could do another ballista over here. I mean, why not, I guess. I don't know. Let's keep doing ballistas, baby. Choose a bonus for the rangers. Double attack. Double attack again. Double trouble. We do another tower down here. Let's do another grave robber. Digs up some gold and resurrects dead enemies as units that will fight for me. We got an imprint bonus on the summoners. We got 3 gold now. Let's do a human shrine. And let's get it going, baby. Those woolly oh my gosh. What? The elite woolly mammoths are just bouncing right on over to the walls. That is crazy. And they flooded through the wall on the left side there. Am I invincible right now? Oh, I was. That's cool. Oh gosh, let's go help out over here. Let's wait for me to be healed, drop down, do some damage. Gonna do the smoke bomb soon. Try to get the woolly mammoth, try to get the sheep that are attacking. Smoke bomb, come on, baby. Trying to keep it alive. Looks like we're doing okay on the center area. Drop down on him, do some extra damage, get the smoke bomb deployed. We're killing it now. Oh yeah, baby. Round 8, feeling great. Exposing these ferocious, furry little creatures to their fate. All right. They are doing a lot of damage, though. We got 45 coins. I think it's time to upgrade the headquarters. Let's do it. Now we can do level 2 stuff and things. We can upgrade the house. We can upgrade the tower. We can upgrade the walls. Let's upgrade that wall. Can't upgrade that wall. We need 12 gold. We only have 9. But that's just fine. That's just fine. Could do another barracks. Let's do some revenants. Melee units that explode when killed, dealing area of effect damage and then respawn as a summoned. That's interesting. Let's do a monument over here for the orcs. Now we can do another tier 2 or a tier 1. Do not overlook the tier 1s. They can be fun. Like we could do all buildings gain 20% more health and deal a small amount of damage back when hit by a melee attack. Or we could do towers do 20% more damage and gain an additional 10% per headquarters upgrade. So that would make it 30% right now. There's a lot. Man, there's so many good ones we could do. We could increase our barracks troop by 1. So we'd get like 6 or 7 extra guys. Let's do that. That's crazy. Look at that. Boom, baby. I think I'm going to try to protect over here at first. We'll see. I'm going to drop down on him. Drop some smoke. Looks like they broke through the wall on the left side. Let's go over there. Oh, no, they haven't. I'm surprised. Do some smoke. Those rats are huge. They are running, baby. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, they are just cruising right through. Oh, my goodness. The bulls are nuts. Who's alive? We're good. That was a good round. Round 9. Feeling fine. Showed those enemies that this land is mine. It's about time. My time to shine. All right, we got 15 boomers, 1 elite woolly mammoth, 45 elite basic sheep, and 15 elite armored sheep over there. We need to upgrade this wall. Let's do barracks defenses. There are a lot of barracks in this map, so we could unlock a powerful long-range attack for all the barracks, and they have 200% more health. Let's do that. That's huge. So now those are... all the towers here or barracks are basically attack towers now. That's massive, dude. That's massive. We got 65 points to spend as well. Let's do a war horn tower right there to boost those towers. Let's do a blight tower. Those do damage over time to enemies. Now we can do a tier 2 elf perk again. Let's do when a building is destroyed, I assume this includes walls, up to 10 nearby enemies are rooted in place for 5 seconds and take 2 damage per second. And let's upgrade some of these houses back here to level 2s. It's kind of late in the game to upgrade these. I probably shouldn't. It's not really worth it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because you really want to upgrade your houses early on to get your investment back. When you do it this late, you're not going to make that money back because you're not going to have enough rounds to go back into the positive. Anyway, let's do another all-seeing orc tower right there. Let's do splash damage bonus for the mage class. And let's do a monument here for the humans. And we could do another ballista tower. Let's make that happen. And we can upgrade this one. And we can upgrade the warhorn tower. And there is another wall we could do over here. Let's do another tower, probably. Or we could do more orc stuff. Let's do an orc wall right there. We can distract these sheep as well by running around inside them. Helps out quite a bit. Let's go up, heal up. All right, these guys are they're taking it down. They got rooted in place. They got rooted in place. Let's help out over here. Do the smoke bomb. Beautiful. They're going to take super huge amounts of damage. Let's get up in the air. Let's get up in the air. Okay, these guys are dead. Man, getting rooted in place when they destroy a building is huge. All right, I didn't lose that much stuff, to be honest. I'm gonna get a lot of points, a lot of coins. Some taxes for rebuilding things. We're down to 64 points, 64 gold rather. Things are looking good. Let's upgrade this wall. Surprised I didn't upgrade that already. Let's upgrade the ballista. Upgrade the grave robber tower. Upgrade that ballista. Let's upgrade that ballista as well since it's in range. We got 20 more gold we can spend. We might want to do another orc tower or two. Let's do like a nemesis tower maybe. Okay. Now we can do bounty hunter class ability. Let's do another orc tower. Just do an all-seeing tower. Hit them from across the map. Now we can do towers do 30% more damage. Boom. Huge. Let's upgrade in rage again. We could do another hero class ability. So now we're going to have 2 abilities ready to rock and roll. We can do rapid fire or shadow step. Shadow step, teleport and ambush the nearest enemy from behind. Then remain hidden for a duration. Basic attacks deal more damage while hidden. Let's do that. Let's do critical strikes. It's going to be huge, guys. Huge. We should do that first. Or no, we should do the smoke bomb first and then the shadow step. Let's try it out. Okay, so we're hidden and we're attacking. That's why we're all blacked out. Okay, now we're taking damage. Oh, let's get back in the air. Shadow strike. Boom, baby. Okay, let's get back in the air. Smoke bomb. Boom shakalaka. Decimating them, baby. Now that my abilities are leveled up so high, they don't stand a chance. Shadow strike that ass. Didn't know what hit him. All right. Damn, I love this game. All right, final round. 12 out of 12. They're coming from all 3 directions now. It's going to take me a little while to kind of divvy up my dudes properly. Looks like we have the most enemies coming from over here. That's going to be interesting. We have 79 points. All right, let's upgrade that tower. Let's upgrade the war horn. Let's upgrade the all-seeing tower in the back. Let's upgrade that one right there as well. And let's upgrade this wall. And that's it. Now we just got to divvy up our dudes. And now I think we're kind of good. I think we're kind of golden, baby. Let's see what happens. 12 out of 12. Bring it on. Shadow step to him. Oh, we're stepping to him all right. Oh my gosh, there's so many dudes. Oh, it's crazy. Shadow step that ass. There we are. I wish the smoke bomb lasted a little longer. I feel like that should be part of the upgrades. They're getting rooted in place, so that's great. Shadow step, beautiful. Okay, we got this. We got this in the bag, guys. These little furry creatures didn't know who they were messing with, man. You know, they declared war. Big mistake, muchacho. All right, beautiful. Level complete. So now that the level's complete, we got an achievement. We survived. We did not get the challenge because I wasn't going for it. We can replay. We can keep going into endless mode where it keeps getting harder and harder, and we just see how long we can survive. But you know what? It's been a long episode, over an hour. We're just going to go back to level select. We're going to see how many points we earned and unlock some more cool stuff and things, guys, for next time. Let's see what we got here in the shop. We unlocked all the perks, it looks like. We got all the heroes. We could unlock a new tower. We could do class bonuses. We could do stealth. Towers enter stealth when no enemies are nearby. Hero and troops stay in stealth briefly during combat and reset stealth when out of combat or entering hero form at full health. Let's do that. Love that. Let's do new troops. Let's do goblins. Ranged unit that does bonus damage of hitting an enemy from behind. Sounds hot. I like hitting it from behind. Melee unit that taunts their attack target, forcing the target to attack them for a short duration. That's cool. Let's unlock the crossbowman. And let's just hold on to some points for later for the next update, guys. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for another update, another episode of Wool at the Gates. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you feel like checking the game out for yourself, it is on Steam. It is early access, but I believe it is also on sale due to the updates. And I think there's plenty of updates planned for the future as well. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Later, peeps.